Hey everybody, this is Brian with Inspiring How You See That. We're the channel that talks about all different kinds of music and entertainment, and we interview some of your favorite artists. And today I have a very special guest. I have Brianna Blankenship. Brianna, thank you so much for spending this time with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's
Absolutely.
Not very often I get to do things like this, so I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. It's a real blessing to be able to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
And you actually just finished your acoustic set here in Erie, in downtown
I sure
Erie.
did.
How did that go for you?
It was good. Beautiful day. People were all super kind. The vendors were great. Great vibe. Loved it.
Nice.
Nice summer gig.
Yeah, nice. So I saw you've been pretty busy since like the end of May, going out and doing a ton of shows.
I feel like COVID, took over last summer, and now it's like my summer's just like everything. Everything that I totally missed last summer is just getting like jam-packed. I am so grateful. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Now you grew up here in Western PA, right?
Yep, I grew up in Kane, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
But I live in Port Allegheny now. Yeah, small little towns and just travel on weekends.
Excellent. So you have released, to my knowledge, 2 songs so far,
Correct.
The Good Guy and Church.
Yep.
And then earlier today, you played another original that you had.
I did.
And so what was that one, and how did that come about?
So I work with a team in Nashville, and they set me up with a couple writers in Nashville, and I spent the whole week down there working with a couple different writers, and I feel like everyone goes through a bad relationship at some point in their lives, and I went through a pretty bad one where it was when I was first starting to do music and stuff, and he was just super unsupportive, didn't want anything to do with it. Why would it happen to someone around here?
Right.
It's just not very likely. And so he was just against it, and now it's like, look at me now that I'm out of that relationship, I'm pursuing what I love to do, and that's he's just doing the same old thing that he was before, and I'm just doing great. So.
Like I said, I think we all know that we've had somebody, and now we're like, we're glad we're past that.
Yes, thank gosh. Thank the Lord for that.
Now, I've seen also that a lot of your songs have been playing in New York and PA, and
Yep.
So where all has your reach been going as far as radio?
I think it's been on over 20, I know Church has been on over 20 major country radio stations in Maryland, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I know it just picked up in New Jersey, so it's just kind of been all over, and I'm so grateful. Everything that I've been doing with radio and everything is all myself, just emailing and pushing radio stations to pull me as an independent artist, and I've been doing everything independently and along with my team's help. But yeah, it's awesome.
Nice. Setting up Spotify, everything getting on there. And
Yep. It's very, very cool. It's very cool. We actually distributed my song to so most radio stations have like a distributor they go through, and we got my song on Play MPE, which is a distributor, and it's my Spotify playlist or streams and everything have gone up, and the radio plays. It feels good.
Sure.
So.
Now, you mentioned being independent, and you're still relatively early in your career.
Yes.
So what have been kind of the biggest hurdles that you've had to overcome?
Well, where I'm from in Kane, it's like I am the only female musician in that area, and I feel like it's very hard for me because it's like male based, and it's hard for me to push. People kind of look at me as like a joke, like what is she doing, whatever, playing in a bar or playing somewhere. But I think just being me and not letting people get to me, and just going for my goal.
Absolutely.
And making it happen myself. So.
Nice. Now, I noticed listening to you, you've got a very smooth voice, and I could hear maybe a little bit of Miranda Lambert there.
Yeah.
Little bit of the sassiness.
Oh, yeah.
So
I feel like I'm like a mix between Miranda Lambert, Carly Pierce, like the pop-ish but country.
Nice.
I like the older Miranda Lambert, like the older country, sassy stuff. Be really good with that.
Excellent. So who else has been an influence on you growing up and now as you're performing?
My grandpa, he always played guitar and sang, and I think that's kind of where I got it. So he's been an inspiration. I mean, family reunions, he's always singing and playing guitar, and I always wanted to do it, but I never had the motivation to learn how to play guitar and stuff. And then once I finally picked it up and started doing it, I think it's a lot of my parents too. They travel every single gig, whether I'm playing in Pittsburgh, Ohio, the same week, one day after another. They're right there behind me. Like I said, they drove 2 hours just to come watch me play for 1 hour, and now they're driving back home. But they're my biggest supporters, and they definitely inspire me to keep going.
Excellent. Now, do you have any other songs that are coming up soon that you're going to release?
Hopefully. We are working on finishing my EP, so that's kind of why I went to Nashville to do some more writing, and we want to make sure it's what we want it, the way we want it, before just releasing it out there. But I think we have a good start.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
So where are you headed next? So, I mean, now we're coming to middle of July. What's next for you?
I'm definitely you know, going to continue shows. My goal is to branch out to like Rochester and Buffalo, you know, branch out to other areas. I actually played in Florida this last November, so it's just kind of been, I'm just trying to expand myself as much as I can independently. Sure. And I know God's going to put me where I need to be, so that's kind of, I'm just following it.
Absolutely. So before we go, is there anything else that you'd like to say to fans?
Follow me on social media at Brianna Blankenship Music. And stream my music on Spotify or anywhere you listen to music.
Excellent. So is everything just the name Brianna Blankenship
yeah,
then?
Yeah, Brianna Blankenship Music on everything.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Excellent. So we'll put all the contacts down below so it'll be easy to follow her.
Yep.
And you guys are going to love her. I mean, I heard her live just now. It was incredible.
Thank you.
We enjoyed it. I brought my parents. They enjoyed it as well. So thank you so much again, Brianna. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you guys so much. We love you all. God bless and rock on.